what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. He's found a way through.
Look, movement creates more options.
And shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Guys.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Hits one!
No.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Roberto Carlos. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Murillo. He is through here. Oh, what a ball! So much. Now the finish!
Jeez.
Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Offside,
it was always
yes.
going to be intercepted.
Beckenbauer.
Canada really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, the shot could be on here. Conte aimed beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get it through?
Shit.
And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the story of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Canada definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's played forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Welcome, guys.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Shit.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe! Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. The message is clear. None shall pass. Yamal. That is good pressure. Just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos. Rafinha. Oh, played right into his path. Look at the space here. Real chance! And more and more and more.
Oh,
And with that,
it is hard.
he takes home the match ball. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Welcome, everyone, guys.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to
Shit.
behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks
Welcome,
like a
guys.
big game. Mind you, they all do at this
Shit.
ground. The action has already started.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe! Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Mbappe.
Rafinha really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Has a go! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Iraq finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Here comes the cross.
Shit.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's a throw. Tonali. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Beckham. Now it's Drogba. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tonali. Over to the left. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rodri. Messi.
Shit.
Goulet. Spread out to the left. Back into the middle.
Come on. No. What happened? You know. Okay. 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 I coming.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Fiddles it through. Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good. Can he get away? And he's done it.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Argentina really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's forced to go back. Adams. Roberto Carlos. Decent progress down the left. He's got away. Roberto Carlos clears it away. And they're back on the ball again. Rafinha. An instinctive delivery. And the finish! Sticks it away. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Beckham. Scholes. Evair. It's run loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And another try.
No.
He's done
done very well to
Welcome,
get to
guys.
that. Evair clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe. Beckham. And here's Lautaro. Chance!
Oh, nice.
He scores!
Nice.
Back to within one. Interesting. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it.
Argentina get themselves back into contention. I think. And Martinez!
Good.
He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler. Argentina clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And now he has two. This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Conte. Martinez. And through to the goalkeeper. Great hit! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Argentina go into the lead. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Koundé. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment
Welcome,
to get my
guys.
breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Canada can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, important interception. Rafinha. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Tries a header! No, not the
Okay.
best of headers. Roberto Carlos. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Evair. Argentina finding their passes. Conte. Now it's Roberto Carlos. It's a throw-in. Beckham. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a shot!
Shit.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. He can run onto that. Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's the shot! Should have put that one away.
Shit.
Martinez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Roberto Carlos. That's a sharp pass. And Beckham! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Beckham really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
So, third corner of the game. Heads it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Canada really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now Martinez! Really well taken goal.
Nice.
Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Argentina could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a character to respond from that.
And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the...
Shit.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He has found the way through. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he thumps it clear. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Okay, interesting. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away, and the pass is intercepted. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Beckham. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. It's run loose, and one more try! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that has not gone well. And he'll shoot here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's played in low. Conte. Mbappe.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Neymar! It's anyone's... Oh, what has happened here? Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Short changes him with that pass. He gets big. Smashing finishing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Works it forward. Murillo. 60 minutes played. And now the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham to take it as usual. Oh, shooting chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to dink it in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Darwin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And a header!
What?
It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Gets his pass away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cafu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which
He's got tall. And that would have won it.
Nunez was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Now it's Beckham.
Canada really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice interception, well timed. And they've got rid. Costa Curta makes the interception. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Rafinha. And it's played forward.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he's been shifted off it. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, and times effort.
Okay, guys, bye.